Hello, combat crew!
Welcome to
another Scorpion and Sub-Zero!
Open the box!
Today,
I have a box here, and I have a box, and you can tell where it's from. It's from Russia. You know how I know that? Because the seller's name is CrazyRussianFactory. I think. I'm pretty sure. Because if I look at the status on Etsy that tracks the packages, it says pre-transit still. But that was months ago. So I think this is what, I have an idea that this is this guy. And I did this because he's the only one making this mask and finishing it. It's Hellfire Hasashi.
Wait a second, that name,
Mortal Kombat 11.
that name sounds familiar. Do we know this
Hellfire
guy
Hasashi.
already?
CrazyRussianFactory. He branded 3 times. He changed his name several times, but you may have seen his mask before in the past if you're searching Etsy for things. And I have to say, we did get a couple masks already from him when he was under the other aliases, and it takes him a while. I'm going to say that. It takes him a long time to send masks to you. So if you take a chance and you get one of his masks, be prepared to wait 10 weeks. Up to 10 weeks for
Wait,
his
that is
mask.
not the
right
same
now,
guy.
though, his site is down.
Is that the same guy where I had scratches in the mask that weren't supposed to be there?
Yeah,
and
that's
stuff?
that guy. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hate how uncomfortable
Taking a
that
real
mask
chance
was.
here. I want his mask to be good. I'm going to judge him fair. This is what I'm going to do. But if I went by, ship times, criteria, stuff like that, for as far as money, it only costs $65, $58, and I'm talking a lot when I should be opening it. When I'm going to open it with this.
Whoa!
Right? You're going to stick it here. About time I open it with the, how do we even get to it? How?
Yeah, those
does this
boxes are
open?
always strange.
I forgot about this.
So, combat
stab
crew, will
myself.
this be good or will it be bad? This guy has kind of not a great reputation, so let's keep our
Not the
fingers and
best.
toes crossed.
But I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Advice for if the maker sees this. PAR system. Make your masks first. Understand, you need to make your mask available and your catalog a little bit smaller. You have a lot of things you're trying to do at once. It'll take you a lot longer to make and put out masks for people, which will decrease the amount of people that want your mask if they see this gigantic wait time. If you made the mask first and then just sold what you had, it'd be faster for them and you'd probably do better. Just
Yeah,
FYI.
because if you
Anyway.
have to keep doing that, if you have to keep opening up a new shop, you lose your reputation. You have a lot of sales that encourages people to feel like it's a trustworthy shop. So then when you go to I have 5-10 sales, you're not going to get as much attention anymore. And people are going to
Because
be
his
wondering
masks
why
are
you have
great.
so many.
He does a really good job of publicizing for himself. And so that's why I'm, you got me. You got me getting stuff. You got him. You got him. So here we go. And
Is it
please
packaged
be the
properly?
thing. I think it is. This is what I thought it was. Hellfire Hasashi from the
Aha!
CrazyRussianFactory. I was very, very close to thinking it wasn't. Okay, here it is. This mask is quite large upon sizing it up. And it's gold and silver and black. Bubble wrap. And the Russian parcel that looks like an accordion was inside of it. And someone tried to play it with the box open. Here it is. Boom. Smash.
Oh, hey, that is not bad. Is that Chronica style? Is that why it's got the silver there?
It does.
white.
It's a light silver, too. It's a very light silver. That's like a poppy. Poppy silver, not like a distressed or worn silver that would be darkened and kind of look menacing in the light. It's very, very flashy. And you would think, if you look at that, you would think that there's holes in it, but there aren't any.
I was just going
There
to
are
ask
zero
that.
holes in this. If you look inside,
shame.
looking inside here, it's black based. Black base, completely holeless. And I won't be able to breathes, but let's hope that enough air escapes from the top and bottom to where you'll be able to hear what I'm saying when I'm wearing it. Because it should, there's so much just real estate for where vents should be in this. It just looks like vents should be everywhere. There aren't any vents. So, one pad.
I do really like the shape, the edges. It's very sharp.
Very sharp, very good edge work, good paint game, good clean edges on the paint, where the paint blends in to the next shade. Very sharp. I can appreciate that. Can appreciate that very much. I know that's difficult, so his paint game is good. His strap game is not that bad. It's a big one. It's one of the big ones. Giant strap, feeds into itself, so there's no slack or things hanging around, but that's good. It's glued in place. Who knows how long that's going to last? If this is E6000, it could last pretty good, but if it's hot glued in, it'll just come off on my face when it's hot. And we don't want that, do we? No, we don't. So, this is from MK11. I'm going to put that up in the background. Look at that. Pretty close. Obviously more dark and menacing in the game, but I like this gold that he chose. It is a very flashy gold. It's got very obvious crystals in it. It's like you can see them popping and shining around. Makes everything all bright. Complete black with the gloss finish on the vents. It could have been a matte, which would have absorbed the light and made them look more like vents than they look right now. You can tell that they're not. Bottom shelf. Look at that shelf. Under the chin, so I won't have to wear the clava up toward my mouth, which is nice. But it also gives that whole idea of there's not going to be sound escaping from the bottom, so it has to go through the top to make me sound like I can be heard at all. Here we go. We're going to put that on and see. Talk about blue balls.
No, we're done with that. We talked enough about that. You don't get to decide what we talk about. Yeah, just put on this mask so you can feel like corrupted Chronica style. And it's coming fast. Yeah, he's going to look like an idiot like usual, but I really am digging this, actually. Oh, the side is a little bit high, though. That side profile is intense. That is...
Boom!
Oh, hey! I do like it from the front a lot. I like the roundedness of it, too.
I look like an angry knight. I look so mad. But, it's very muffly. It is extremely muffly.
Yeah.
Hearing me
like
through
Bane.
this is like, I'm hurting my own ears, and you probably can't hear a word of it. Yeah, I'm hurting myself, talking really loud so that you can hear me, but you probably still can't. And I'm trying to lean forward so the sound comes out here, because that's where you can hear it from. The shelf is so large and intense that it touches my throat. It's going like this.
Your throat?
It's choking me. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, oh, man, I see. Oh,
Yeah,
so
it's touching
can
my
you get a
Adam's
pad?
It's touching my
Can you
Adam's
get a pad
apple.
in there,
It's
dude?
very invasive. I got a big nose to push this away, too. So that doesn't make sense. We're just going to loosen this, see if it helps at all. Because we can. It's adjustable, which is nice. Okay. A little bit of slack in here. Okay, that helped a little bit. It helped a little bit. Big ass buckle. Okay. Put that hood back.
I've never been a fan of shelves. I don't like them one bit. The breathability is so much better without the shelf.
It's so poppy. It's so poppy. As far as like the gold matching anything that I actually wear, it doesn't. But it looks nice as a piece. You can't complain about how it looks externally, but the function being on my face, the shelf touching my Adam's apple being uncomfortable, it being no ventilation, makes it loud to talk in and probably undiscernible for anybody else. So that's it with the hood, but the hood's back now, so I can put him on and hear him.
So
That's
besides the getting choked by some really small person, what else is going on with the comfortability? Is it stabbing anywhere else?
My nose does contact the very end of this, which that is a factor for most masks anyway, so I'm used to it. The pad there is necessary. It doesn't touch anywhere else on the face, so there's a lot of room here, like on the cheekbone side, going around the head, but it does meet the head by the time it gets finished. You can see there's a little space there, see? Little bit of a gap, so it is on the wide side for me, and I have a wider forehead than most, I would say.
It's a very pretty mask, though. I mean, for, you know, the yellow thing and stuff. I'm digging a white silver, but the side profile is a bit intense with that edge up there, but I like how it visually looks.
Yeah, I almost didn't like the look of it in the game. I didn't like it in the game that much. As, you know, I kind of like it this way on me. I like it on me. I don't like it on the game character. It doesn't look right. So this looks better on me. Matches the headphones. Matches the headphones. Oh. What are you gonna do? But, okay, if we're doing an Olympic score, because we're doing that, because the Olympics are happening, we're deducting points. So if you start out at a score of 5 flaming skulls, then we're going to deduct a half a point for the lack of ventilation. And we're going to deduct a half a point for the comfort, the lack of comfort, as far as the shelf being too far back. So we're going to land on like a 4.
Ah, good, good. That's a good score. That's a good score to give it,
4
Scorpion,
flaming
because
skulls for this. If I did include the ship time, it'd be a 3.5. But I'm being generous. The thing is that he tells you, he does say, it takes me a long time. He says it. It takes me 1 to 10 weeks to send these, so that's what you're getting. If you buy from him, wait for a while. If you don't want to wait for a while, don't. That's it.
And also, be careful, as we said before. Be careful, because he has opened his shop a million times now, and there's probably a reason for that. I know that the masks I've gotten from him do not have pads in them, and they were very uncomfortable.
This one does. This is one pad.
So yeah, so just bear in mind that this might be like a good example of like what his mask can get up to in terms of quality, and you might not get something quite up to this par. So just keep your fingers crossed if you're gonna buy something from what's the shop's name? Crazy Russian Seller?
Crazy Russian Factory right now. Crazy
Factory.
Russian Factory as of right now. It might brand over again, but you'll know how the masks look by who the maker is. Because he does these very specifically, and they look like he makes them.
It's a very cool mask, though. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the little bell thing if you'd like to see more.
And we'll see you guys next time, whatever the hell it is we're going to do next.
Have a nice
Bye,
evening.
everybody.